Well, you all, since it is I'm gonna say an overcast on today, I want to go ahead and just share with you all how you can use the resources you have to pot up your fruit trees. Now, because my fruit tree doesn't have any fruit on it, and I'm going to go ahead and today, because it is somewhat overcast, I'm going to go ahead and pot up our tree because as you all know, that it is the soil is settling, and we need to get that resolved. So come on, guys, let me just show you very quickly how you can do this. All right, you all. Now, I know y'all probably saying, NJ the trees are already out of the container. Yes, it is. But what I'm doing today, I want to show you, okay, how much soil was in our container, as you can see there. Hopefully, let me just back a little bit so you can see, okay. And what I'm going to do, because the soil was very, very low, I'm going to use some of our reused potting soil. Okay, now, because I already know what brand I use, that is the Kellogg's Raised Beds potting soil, I know that it's good for citrus trees and fruit trees. And the reason why I know, because I did my research, I also got feedback from a citrus vendor who I purchased my citrus trees from, actually at my local nursery, but they use them as vendors. I contacted them some years ago about citrus trees and what if it was okay to use the brand I use. And they said it was very fine. So what we got to do today is make sure our tree is leveled. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add probably like 2 scoops just to make sure that it's leveled. And let's go with that's good enough, 2 scoops. And then, okay, now this is how much soil that I added here. Okay, and very quickly and very carefully, as you can see, that's the root system. Okay, and we're gonna lower it inside. Okay, now let me get closer so you can see what I want to show you very quickly. Okay, I wanted to make sure you all can see this. You basically want to make sure your root ball is level and this part here is exposed. Okay, this is what you want, just like our other citrus tree that's over here. See, you want to make sure it's exposed. Now I have wood chips and everything down here, but same thing. All right, guys. So the last thing after you basically backfill your containers with any fruit tree that you had, okay, if you have not added any fertilizer for that month, you want to go ahead and initiate adding that fertilizer of your choice, slow release fertilizer of your choice, okay? And so all you want to do is add a little bit to it, not much. Put that right there now, and then you can scratch it in. Okay, or you could just leave it as is on top, and then allow, okay, and then put the your mulch on top, and then you can water in if you want to. Now, mind you, all, don't pot up your trees if you just water. You at least want your containers to completely dry out before you initiate adding soil to your container, or we call it like top dressing in a sense. Okay, so now all I got to do now is go ahead and add my mulch back. And I'm just going to use my bare hands on this. Okay, and I did get some on the ground, that's all right. And you don't have to do a complete layer if you don't want to. Some people say do an inch, basically, if they was in the ground, or 4 inches, depending on what you're doing. And now all I gotta do is just water it in. Let me show you the other tree we did too, as well. Here is the Moro blood orange, as you can see, is backfilled basically. And now we just have to add the remainder of the mulch and water it in. That's all she wrote. Now guys, all you want to do is, now that we have it backfilled, we added a little bit of fertilizer. Now we want to mulch. We add the mulch. Now we want to go ahead and add that water, because it's been a while since we water. When you water in containers, especially your fruit trees, you want to do this at least 2 times a week. If it's extremely hot, make it 3. If you notice that your soil is completely dry, go ahead and give it some water. Now, citrus don't like to have wet feet, just like blueberries as well. So be mindful that you do not want to overwater and underwater. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and give it some water here on the leaves, just because. I'm NJ Cali. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, we'll see you in the next one. Thank you to all the new subscribers who subscribe to our channel, by the way. Peace.